Welcome back. Today we're diving into one of the most exciting and underrated areas of British numismatics, the most valuable United Kingdom half-crown coins, focusing on the top 2 rarest and most sought-after examples, including different years, mint details, and condition-based values that collectors around the world actively chase. Let's get started. First up, the United Kingdom half-crown from 1953. If you have this coin sitting in an old collection, coin album, or inherited coin box, you may be wondering whether it's worth more than its face value today. In this video, we'll explore the history of the 1953 half-crown, its unique features, rarity in fine condition, collector demand, and its current auction market value in US dollars. Stay with us until the end because the value of this coin may surprise you. The 1953 half-crown was issued during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II and marked an important moment in British numismatic history. This was the first year that circulating coins featured the portrait of the young Queen Elizabeth II following her accession to the throne in 1952. The half-crown had a face value of 2 shillings and 6 pence, equivalent to 1/8 of a pound sterling before decimalisation. The coin was struck by the Royal Mint and circulated throughout the United Kingdom. Millions were produced to meet public demand, making the coin a familiar sight in everyday transactions during the 1950s. Despite its relatively high mintage, the historical significance of being among the first coins of Queen Elizabeth II gives it lasting appeal among collectors. The obverse of the 1953 half-crown features the youthful portrait of Queen Elizabeth II designed by Mary Gillick. Around the portrait appears the Latin inscription identifying Elizabeth as Queen and Defender of the Faith. On the reverse, the coin displays a beautifully detailed crowned royal shield surrounded by traditional heraldic symbols. The intricate design reflects Britain's rich royal heritage and remains one of the most admired reverse designs used on British coinage. The coin was struck in cupronickel and has a diameter of approximately 32 millimeters. Its large size and detailed artwork make it attractive to collectors and history enthusiasts alike. Even in fine condition, much of the design remains visible, helping maintain collector interest. When discussing rarity, the 1953 half-crown is generally not considered an extremely rare coin because millions were produced. However, condition plays a major role in determining value. Coins that survived decades of circulation often show significant wear, scratches, and surface damage. A fine condition example typically displays moderate wear while retaining most major design elements. These coins are more desirable than heavily worn pieces because collectors can still appreciate the original details. Demand remains steady among collectors of British coins, Queen Elizabeth II coinage, and historical pre-decimal currency. Even damaged examples attract buyers because of the coin's historical significance. Collectors building affordable typesets often seek circulated and damaged examples to complete their collections without spending large amounts on higher-grade specimens. Now let's talk about the value that many viewers are interested in. The market value of a 1953 United Kingdom half-crown depends heavily on condition, eye appeal, and whether the coin has any unusual characteristics. A heavily damaged or very worn example may sell for approximately $1 to $5 US dollars. A coin in fine condition generally sells between $5 and $20 US dollars depending on the strength of the market and collector demand. Very fine examples may bring between $20 and $40 US dollars. Uncirculated specimens with strong luster can reach $50 to $150 US dollars or even more in competitive auctions. Special proof versions produced for collectors can achieve significantly higher prices, sometimes exceeding several $100s when preserved in exceptional condition. Auction results vary from year to year, but collectors consistently seek attractive examples from the first year of Queen Elizabeth II coinage. If you own a 1953 half-crown, begin by examining its condition carefully. Look for sharp details in the Queen's portrait and the shield on the reverse. Coins with less wear generally command higher prices. Avoid cleaning the coin, as cleaning can reduce collector value significantly. Even if a coin appears tarnished, most collectors prefer original surfaces over cleaned examples. Store the coin in a protective holder or coin capsule to prevent further wear and environmental damage. If you believe your coin is in particularly high grade, consider having it professionally graded by a reputable coin grading service. It is also helpful to compare recent auction results before buying or selling. Coin values can fluctuate depending on collector demand and market conditions. The United Kingdom half-crown of 1953 is a fascinating piece of British history and an important first-year issue of Queen Elizabeth II. While it is not among the rarest British coins, its historical importance, attractive design, and collector demand ensure that it remains popular today. In fine condition, examples can sell for several dollars, while exceptional specimens can achieve much higher prices at auction. Next up, the United Kingdom half-crown, dated 1955. If you've ever found this coin in an old collection, inherited coin album, or mixed coin lot, you may be wondering whether it has any significant value. In this video, we'll explore the history of the 1955 half crown, examine its unique features, discuss its rarity in circulated and damaged condition, and reveal its current auction market value in US dollars. Make sure to watch until the end for some useful tips that could help you identify valuable examples of this classic British coin. The half crown was an important denomination in British currency for centuries. Worth 2 shillings and 6 pence, it represented 1/8 of a pound before the United Kingdom adopted decimal currency in 1971. The 1955 half crown was issued during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II. Only a few years after her accession to the throne in 1952, the coin was struck by the Royal Mint and circulated widely throughout the United Kingdom. During the 1950s, Britain was rebuilding and modernizing after World War II, making coins from this period important historical reminders of a changing nation. Millions of half crowns were produced in 1955 for everyday commerce, allowing people to purchase goods and services throughout the country. The obverse of the 1955 half crown features the youthful portrait of Queen Elizabeth II designed by sculptor Mary Gillick. The Queen is shown wearing a laurel wreath rather than a crown, creating one of the most recognizable portraits used on early British decimal and pre-decimal coinage. The reverse displays the beautifully detailed royal coat of arms designed by Edgar Fuller and Cecil Thomas. The shield is surrounded by traditional heraldic elements that symbolize the unity and strength of the United Kingdom. Around the edge, collectors can find inscriptions identifying the denomination and year of issue. The coin is composed of cupronickel, giving it a silver-colored appearance despite containing no precious metal. It weighs approximately 14.14 grams and measures about 32 millimeters in diameter, making it one of the larger circulating British coins of its era. One of the most common questions asked by collectors is whether a circulated or damaged 1955 half crown is rare. The answer depends largely on its condition. Because millions of these coins were produced and circulated extensively, heavily worn examples are generally not considered rare. However, collector demand remains steady because many people seek complete sets of Queen Elizabeth II coinage. Even damaged coins with scratches, discoloration, rim dents, or heavy wear can still attract buyers who need a placeholder in their collections. The real scarcity appears in high-grade examples that show minimal wear and strong original luster. While circulated specimens are relatively common, pristine examples become increasingly difficult to find and often command substantial premiums at auction. This difference in value highlights the importance of coin preservation and grading. Now let's discuss what collectors can expect to pay or receive for a 1955 half crown in circulated condition. A heavily circulated or damaged example typically sells for between $1 and $5 US dollars. Coins with significant wear, scratches, cleaning marks, or environmental damage usually remain within this lower price range. Average circulated specimens that still display clear details generally sell for around $5 to $15 US dollars depending on eye appeal and market demand. Higher grade circulated examples with limited wear may achieve prices between $20 and $50 US dollars. Coins certified by professional grading services often bring even stronger prices. Exceptional uncirculated examples can reach $100 to $300 US dollars or more at specialized auctions. Particularly attractive specimens with outstanding surfaces and sharp details may exceed these estimates when multiple collectors compete for ownership. As with all collectible coins, market values fluctuate based on demand, rarity, condition, and auction activity. If you own a 1955 half crown, start by examining the coin carefully under good lighting. Look for details in the Queen's hair, the coat of arms, and the lettering around the edge. Strong detail usually indicates less wear and potentially higher value. Avoid cleaning the coin, even if it appears dirty. Cleaning can damage the surface and significantly reduce collector value. Store the coin in a protective holder or coin capsule to prevent additional wear. Collectors should also compare their coin with certified examples sold through reputable auction houses. Understanding grading standards can help determine whether a coin is worth submitting for professional certification. Finally, keep an eye out for exceptionally preserved examples. While common circulated pieces are affordable, high-grade coins continue to attract serious collectors and can command impressive auction results. The United Kingdom half crown of 1955 is a classic piece of British numismatic history. Although circulated examples are generally common, the coin remains popular among collectors because of its attractive design, historical significance, and connection to the early reign of Queen Elizabeth II. Damaged or heavily circulated pieces usually carry modest values, while well-preserved examples can achieve surprisingly strong prices in today's auction market. Whether you're a beginner collector or an experienced numismatist, the 1955 half crown remains a fascinating coin worthy of attention. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more rare coin discoveries and value guides. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.